Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shield. And in the last part, we uncovered more of Fraser and Niles' insidious plan. And this part, we're going on a gym tour. It's pretty much like Gym Leader's Castle, and it's myself, he hop, she bop, and the hump to bump, he hop, she bop, and Piers. And in this part we're starting on our Gym Leader's Castle journey, and we're starting with Alistair. Oh, you came to help me. Yes, we did. It's Shy Guy time again. It's Shy time, baby. Something like that. How are things looking? The people all got out, but I'm the gym leader. All battled Dynamax Pokemon. Nice one. Let's all work together. Full-on friendship. It's like Captain Planet and the Planeteers here. Oh, now we have to fight one each. Yeah, they kind of like step up the difficulty. Let's go. They kind of step up the difficulty here because instead of doing like a 3-on-1 thing, now we pretty much have to battle one-on-one. So I did switch Yuna to first place for this one because as you can tell from the previous gyms, depending on which type of gym it was, then that's the kind of gym we're going to be. Kind of Pokemon we're going to be fighting. So obviously this was going to be a ghost type Pokemon. What is this actually going to be like? Oh, so they're both 130 power. That's nice. So we're fighting Dusk Noir. I remember there was I can't even remember what it was. It was either the anime or it was something where you could get them to say the Pokemon's name or something like that. And I remember being extremely irritated by the fact that they pronounced Dusk Noir as a 3-syllable word, because I remember them saying it like that. They pronounce it like Dusk Noir. I'm like, what the hell? Just so strange. Dusk Noir. But yeah, that's beside the point, as long as we do it right. It reminds me, yesterday, right, we went on a picnic. It was the first picnic of the year, and it was really nice. We were having some really nice summery weather these days, funnily enough. And so we decided to go on a picnic. We went into the market yesterday morning to pick up some victuals, to pick up some supplies, right? So we picked up some nice things that we could have with some bread, and then we also picked up. We also wanted to pick up something sweet, something for a dessert part of the picnic, and so we decided to go to one of the small bakeries in the market, and they do really nice little small desserts. So what we wanted to get was they do little tartlets, and I thought they would be convenient, because you're having them in a bag, they're not going to fall apart or get squooshed or anything like that. They're a little bit more robust. So they had 3 different types of tartlets. There were going to be 3 of us. But we wanted to get 4 desserts, so we all together, because buying 3 of something is a little bit weird. So we bought I asked the lady, I was like, oh, can I have 1 of each of the tartlets? So there was one which was pear, one was lemon meringue, and one was white chocolate and raspberry. And I also said, okay, can I have 1 of each of the tartlets, the pear, the lemon, and the raspberry? And can I also have 1 of the chocolate Bavarois? And for those of you who don't know, Bavarois is a little bit like panna cotta. It's a similar kind of thing, right? You got a graffiti soul. It's a similar kind of thing to panna cotta. It's somewhere between mousse and panna cotta a little bit. Right? So, and she was like, oh, you're one of the only people who orders it here that can pronounce it properly. She said to me in this really friendly way, she was like, oh, you actually pronounce it properly. You're one of the few. And I was then I made a joke. I was like, oh, well, I suppose I order it so much that I get better at pronouncing. It was something like that, right? So then we had a pleasant interaction, paid for the desserts and everything, and got them in the box. And then when we went and we were having our picnic, we opened the box and there was one of each of the tarts. And there was also an extra lemon meringue tart, but there wasn't a Bavarois in there. So I found that, like, I wasn't, like, annoyed or anything because it was like, who cares? We still had 4 desserts, you know, and the tarts were really delicious. So I wasn't actually bothered by it. But... oh yeah, they hoarded up on all the wishing stars. Yeah, whatever. I'm just skipping the story because it's so completely irrelevant and uninteresting that whatever I'm saying is bound to be more interesting no matter how mundane and banal it is. So I just found it kind of like interesting that, because what I presume happened is, like, you know, she just made a mistake and, like, put the tarts in, the extra tart in instead of the Bavarois, you know, like, everyone can make a mistake on that kind of thing, right? But what I found, like, really interesting was that, like, it's so strange to, like, make a mistake and not include the thing that we were talking about. Like, we had a conversation about this dessert, you know? So I found it, like, really interesting that, what am I trying to say here? I found it, like, very interesting that that she would not include the thing that was the exact thing we were talking about. And I have to think here. So we're going fighting fairy Pokemon, so I don't know, really, to be honest. Like, would Iggy technically be an option? Like, because if it's a fairy Pokemon, they probably, like, won't know anything that will be able to hit us or something. But then they probably know, like, some, I don't know. I don't even know what Pokemon it is. It's probably just, like, Hatterene or Ponyta, Rapidash or something. I don't really have anything that's good against any of those Pokemon here. Do I have something else in the box? Homer, the Slab, Empire. Well, yeah, actually. Or Robocop. Robocop is probably the best here, to be perfectly honest. Iggy, you've got so much screen time these days. Sorry, but you're just going to have to take a break. So yeah, I think we'll just, like, get this show on the road. Like Pierre said, we need to up the tempo. But yeah, otherwise, like, the picnic yesterday was so enjoyable. We had so many nice things. Oh, here's Twink Bead. Few lot. Bead, what about the Dynamax Pokemon? You think I, the Elite Fairy, would have any kind of trouble? That's right, you're a gym leader now. Oh, I don't know about elite or whatever. Well, Hop, like, talk about, like, throwing stones in glass houses. Bead would, like, kick your ass 10 times over. First of all, you're a bit late to be of any use, and second, I didn't need any help, Potter. Why'd I know you'd say something like that? We came all the way out here to lend a hand. Yeah, but Hop is being obnoxious as well. Oleana tricked and used me. From now on, only I decide how I live. And I think what I should do now is have a battle with you, Potter. Oh my god, I never realised that my name is Harry and I keep calling myself Potter when I talk as him. Don't always be in such a hurry, boy. You waste my quiz, so show a little composure. Beard has... Beard? Beard. He needs a beard. Or, not he needs a beard, like, to grow one. He needs, like... Well, no, that doesn't even work. Let's just give up on this joke. Bede's life won't be bound by what other people say any longer, although I've certainly influenced a few of his decisions not too long ago. Now that you mention it, I suppose you did. A wise 88-year-old granny. It's nothing to do with Miss Opal. This battle's for me. Now don't dilly-dally. Your only option is to accept. Yeah, I'll battle you. My Pokemon have risen like they've risen from the ashes. I'll grant you a brief glimpse at how amazing we've become. Oh, we get the cool bead music again. Beedle the Bard. Robocop. And like, Robocop probably is like the best Pokemon to fight him. All of a sudden. 'Cause I'm stronger than you. Oh my god, yeah, this is actually perfect. Robocop probably is like the best Pokemon to fight him, because if we have the oh, now we know Meteor Mash, by the way. I don't know whether I mentioned that. Because the he'll have like Psychic and Fairy Pokemon, and even the Psychic attacks won't really do anything to us, so... Crunch is gonna be super effective, but I don't really care, because it's like Mawile we're talking about, you know, who cares? But I completely forgot this. I forgot that we actually get to fight Bede again, which is pretty cool. Again, what I really like about this post-game is that they, I forgot to start my timer. I haven't been using my timer at all for any of these videos. They could all be like 10 minutes or 100 minutes long. No, I couldn't be bothered. Like, what I like about this post-game, the story is kind of crap. Like, I really don't... The story is just, like, garbage. Sorry, let's just, like, call a spade a spade. The story is garbage. But, the story is kind of garbage. Like, I don't care about Squidward and Fraser, Niles, Crane, or whatever. But, like, the just fun of getting to like go and revisit all the gym leaders, get to fight Bede again, get to fight with Hop, you know, have some nice battles. Like, that's totally worth it. Like, it's very enjoyable. And almost it like makes me think a little bit about like why I liked the post game in Generation 2. Like, the reason I liked the post game in Generation 2 was because you just get to like go on like a fun trip around fighting gym leaders, you know, so it's just like, and there's nothing, you know, but I think this game, right, I wish they would have had, and I've said this before, I think, or I've alluded to it before, but I feel like the, yes, I am the strongest champion in Galarian history. Meowth, that's right. I'll carve my name into Galar's history too. I'll carve your name into something. The, yeah, you shudder. You better shudder. The, can I just bullet punch this thing to death and be faster than it? Yeah. See? RoboCop. Detroit's hero. I just wish that this game, like, when they were developing it, they would have had the courage to just say, you know what? Fuck the story. We don't need one. You know, I just wish they would have done that, because I think this game, like, the attempts to include a story just, like, kind of end up holding it back. You know, I don't think the balance is right, and I think the point, like, I think what would have been way cooler is if they had just said this time, you know what? Let's just, like, make the story be solely about the gym challenge or the championship challenge, you know? Oh, Bede accepts us now. It's painful to admit, Potter, but I've come to realize a few of my weaknesses. But I'll keep getting stronger. I'll reach the pinnacle of what a fairy can do. Oh, we got his rare league card, with his number on it. He's going to clean the stadium, aw. Now that's what I would call a perfectly pink Pokemon battle. We got her rare league card with her number on the back. We should just marry her for the inheritance. Even after losing his right to participate in the gym challenge, Bede still found his own way to crash the Champion Cup. Yeah, more so than you, Hop. I think I get why he was chosen to be the next gym leader. He might be unbearable at times, or really most of the time, but he's a fierce trainer. Yeah, he takes things seriously. Oh, yeah, go for it, Piers. You get us a cup of tea. He's like that one weird, like, older guy who parties with all the college kids. Like, that's what this setup is like. It's like there's Hop and I just being, like, young people, and then there's, like, this guy who's, like, 10 years older than us just hanging out with us to make himself feel young again. Well, I guess now he's not even a gym leader, so he needs to, like, feel relevant or something. Got to go help all the other places where those Dynamax Pokemon are running wild. Yeah, so now it's Sir Chester, the Molester. And what else do we have to do? Sir Chester and Hammercock. Or Kerchester, Colchester, Manchester. To be honest, RoboCop is probably going to be like the best Pokemon to use here as well, but I might use Amaterasu. Just to like give Amaterasu some... I don't think we've Gigantamaxed or Dynamaxed. I don't want to do that. I don't think we've Dynamaxed Amaterasu yet, so it might be worth it. Oh, the lucky egg. I gave it to her. Oh, we're here in the serene environs of Kirchester. We get to go visit Felony Melanie again. There she is. Get to safety, you three. Who do you think you're talking to then? We're here to help, not to be helped. Oh, it's you three. I was a little too into things and didn't notice right away, I'm afraid. Harry's here so everyone can relax. Geez, way to put it all on me, Hop. What happened to I hop, you hop, we hop, they hop? I was just going over a plan on how to handle things. With all these strong young men all together, I'm sure we can work something out here. Ready then? Let's head to the pitch. The pitch perfect. So we have our gym bros, now we have our gym hoes. Well, Bede, Alistair, there are gym hoes as well. Frostlass, okay. So what are they fighting? I suppose they're fighting other Pokemon, like whatever that giant iceberg one is, Bergmite. Let's do with the ritual fire dance, Max Flare. Probably take it out in like one hit or something. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, our gym hose. Alistair's our hoe. Bede's our hoe. Well no, the hierarchy there is probably like me, Bede, Hop. Hop probably ends up at the bottom of every hierarchy. And then Milo is even below that, so... In terms of the gym bros and gym hoes. The top to bottom to top to bottom to top to bottom top bottom sandwich that's happening there. Yeah, look, almost completely like wiped it out in one hit. What was it even? Oh, Max Airstream. Let's just see what this looks like. Cause honey, there's a big storm coming. Got to love it. Amaterasu just is the supreme. Sorry, she's the supreme overlord right now. Like, it's like a giant bug, and it's literally a god. Like, sorry, isn't that like, isn't like Volcarona literally like worshipped as a god or something? There's like some Pokedex entry where they say like it was worshipped as a god. Huh, just barely. And here I am just like, yeah, I took it out in one hit. Battling a Dynamax Pokemon all on your own is pretty hard work. Oh, ho, ho, of course you had no problem, Harry. You seem like a really reliable trainer too, Hop. Aww. A little bit of ego stroking for Hop. He's got a grin wider than a Meowth. His Mew Mew power. Pff, shut your gob, Piers. Oh my god. Bad influence on the children, Hop. He's aggressive now. Have a copy of my elite card. My number's on the back. Ooh, I've got your number. Give me a call if anything happens. She'll be hanging on the telephone. Waiting for our call. Waiting for that booty call. Looks like why in this LP is my character like a sex addict or whatever? For some reason. And speaking of sex addicts, we're going to Hammercock now is the next stop in the gym leader's castle or whatever. The gym leader's castle in Pokemon Stadium 2, I would actually be like really interested in doing that someday, but it's like it's such like a chore because I'd have to see are my like Pokemon in okay, so this is gonna be a dragon Pokemon. Dragons is so stupid. So what are we going to use against it? I suppose we'll use like Celine Dion, will we? I guess is like the best thing to do. We haven't used Celine Dion in so long. Yeah, like I'd have to like go and see if my team from Pokemon Silver are still there. I'd have to go and I'd have to train them up to be the right level, and then it's actually really long as well. What are you up to, Sonia and Yamper Damper? Someone saw those Sword and Shield weirdos. Said they went through the door. opening it might take some time. I bet you it'll coincidentally take just as much time as it takes for us to have an exciting hot and heavy time with Raihan and Hop and Piers. Nice timing, you lot. There's simply too many Dynamax Pokemon running wild in there. And we're here to help you with it. Seems Wishing Star power is being used for some evil purpose. So what's this for, like, a setup? We've got me, the sex addict. We've got Piers, who likes hanging around with, like, the younger men. We've got Raihan, who thinks he has it all. Who has, like, whatever, 100,000 followers on Twitter. And we've got He Hop, She Hop. He Hop and Cocksteady. Sorry, that just like popped into my head. He Hop and... It's not even that funny. The only reason it's funny is because it's stupid. We're here to help too, right, Harry? Yeah, I hop, you hop, he hop, he hop. He Hop and Cocksteady. That's only funny if you know who Bebop and Rocksteady are. Like, who knows who Bebop and Rocksteady are? Look at that, like, sexy smile. Like, what's he trying to communicate to Piers here? He's like, oh, Piers, you had me up against the wall. And then Piers is all like a little bit, like, embarrassed, all flustered by it. It's like, what aren't you two telling us? He Hop and Cocksteady. This is like literally the worst one so far. It's like we started with, oh, it's such a lovely Sunday morning, and how did we get an hour later it's He Hop and Cocksteady. So there we go. He Hop and Cocksteady, that's the tweet. Actually, I'm gonna like tweet that right now. So what part will this be? This is like the third part. I'm gonna tweet that right now. You'll just have to wait for a second. Like, what part is this going to be? So, like, the last one was, like, 62. And then 63, 64, 65. It's, like, part 65. It should just be part 69, is what I should do. He, Hop, and Cocksteady. And then, how do I do, like, oh, return? That's the tweet. Because that's what people say these days, isn't it? There we go. The tweet is out, everybody. Oh, okay, so now we have to fight this guy. So G-Max Resonance is only going to do 90. See, that might be, like, one reason why, like, Ice Shard isn't that amazing, is because it, like, seriously curtails the power of G-Max Resonance. But actually the great thing about G-Max Resonance is that it's going to like make us even bulkier than we already are. Like Celine Dion is bulky at the best of times. And but like we're even going to be bulkier now. Even though this thing is the thing that fucking killed me 10 times over during my gym battle, or during my championship battle, wasn't it? This stupid thing. Sorry, like that just took it out of me. That was just like too much, even for me to take. Like, I shouldn't be that proud of it. It's just like, it's not even funny. Max Quake. G-Max Resonance will still do more damage, even if my attack is lower. So the good thing about it is that it'll reduce our, it'll, the kind of, it sets up pretty much a Aurora Veil is what it does. So it means we're just like, we're a lot more like a lot more bulky, even though Lapras is bulky as it is between HP and defense, but mostly HP. Do you know what I'm wondering though? Do you know what I'm like really interested in? You know when they like, say like, oh, they nullified the stat changes of the other Pokemon or whatever. Does that include, will Ice Shard, will we actually be able to just like one hit like kill him now because we're faster. Oh no! How do they like keep hanging on with like 1 HP? Oh, Celine Dion, Queen. This is like an amazing battle. Like, sorry, if you like watched this on TV and you saw like the clutch of like reverted Lapras take out the Dynamax Haxorus or whatever, you'd just be like, you'd jump up and you'd scream. You guys are the greatest. You really got me out of a tough spot here. I think I better snap a quick one to remember this victory by. Just grab it for the gram. I'll take care of the Pokemon that went wild. No need for all you to worry about that. Give me a ring if things should go to pot again. We got his rare lead card and it has his number on the back. That's like the joke for this episode, isn't it? It's like all the gym leaders giving us the number so we can have the booty call. And Piers, you and I have got to battle again. This time, no Dynamaxing for either of us. There's like definitely something going on there. I think like Raihan is like that kind of like power slut who's just like having sex with every single one of the other gym leaders. Like it has to be, you know? And he's proud of it. Yeah, it's Squidward and Fraser, Niles, Zorn, Thorn, Kefka, SpongeBob is what it is. Right, I think that's all the stadiums sorted now. We didn't miss any, did we? No, we literally got all of them. All that's left is to catch those Sword and Shield weirdos. Wasn't that Professor Sonia supposed to be looking into where those two... We just saw her. They're here. We know that already. Beep 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 boop. Bop 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 beep 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 beep. Bop 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 boom bop bum bop bum. Ha! Called it. It could have been anyone. All these people who could have been calling me. Those Sword and Shield weirdos got into Hammercock Stadium and are headed for their energy plant. The door to the plant's locked, but I think I can get it open. Give me a bit. She's like right over there and she's calling us on the phone. Like, watch. I'm here. It's like, I'm right behind you, Sonia. Turn around. Hi. And we wave at her. We're already at Hammerlock Stadium. The door to the energy plant should be right down the hall. Guess we should get going. Yeah, look, watch. There she is. Oh no. Pfft. There she is. Do we get a new ball off this guy? No. Oh well, yeah, they certainly are. So yeah, thank you very much for watching the booty call Gym Leader's Castle or whatever. In the next part, we will maybe finish the post game. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in the next couple of parts. But thanks for watching this one. I'll see you next time. Bye now.